Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Miller, and I thought I would take you out for a spring equinox adventure. And here I am in Lassen National Park next to my Joy Flow. Yes, that is the name of the game for me this year, is to let joy flow through my heart, through my life, through my soul, and hopefully to the world. I have a little joke because I live in Northern California and we set this joy flow intention at the beginning of the year. And you know what's happened since the beginning of the year? We have had atmospheric river after atmospheric river flow through our skies. And now all of our creeks are overflowing and rushing with joyful moisture. But sometimes when joy flows so abundantly, it comes up against resistance and it has to break through that resistance. And so I'm here to help you today to understand what it is when joy flows up against resistance or distress. And so let's do this together. Put one hand on top of the other right at the center of the chest. Oh, this is hard breathing. Press in gently, breathing into that beautiful flowing heart of yours and letting the breath flow out through your heart. Breathing into the flow, letting that flow come out through your heart. Thinking about a beautiful place that you might be. Here I'm next to this beautiful creek and about 5 feet of snow. Breathing in that joyful feeling and breathing that flow out of my heart to the world. Thinking about a beautiful place for yourself or someone you love or some joyful feeling, and just tune into your own heart, seeing if you can settle down into that joyful felt experience of the flow. Breathing into the flow and breathing out of the flow. Breathing into the warmth of your hands on your chest. Breathing out through the warmth of the hands on your chest. Breathing into compassion. Breathing out through compassion. Coming to meet your own flow of love and joy and peace that is all inside of you, ready to explode into a rushing creek. Now you might notice as we're breathing in that there's some parts of your being that are, I can't do this. There's some debris in the way. And so, when there's debris in the way, it's really good to just kind of tap it out. So think about that emotion that just won't let that love and joy flow through your system. Might be some anger or resistance, or you might be frozen and stuck just can't get things flowing in your life. And there'd be kind of a felt experience of that in your body. A kind of agitation or anxiety or feeling. I don't know what it is for you, but just attune to that. Breathing in through your heart and breathing out through your heart as you tap on the side of your hand. Just acknowledging, oh, yes, the flow has been blocked for so long. And now I'm just acknowledging that tension, that distress, those thoughts that are blocking my flow. Making room for that joy to flow through your system. Tapping on the side of the hand, accepting all of your resistance, all of your distress. Breathing love into it. Breathing out through that flow of joy. Tapping on your eyebrow, right by your nose. Breathing into that flow. Letting that resistance, that stuck energy flow out. Side of your eye, breathing into the flow. And breathing out through your heart. Underneath your eye, breathing into all that stuck debris in your system. And letting it flow out with that stream of joy. And underneath your nose, breathing in that joy. Letting the resistance flow out. Breathing in through your heart, noticing that I keep my hand right on the center of my chest. Anchoring all of my being into that flow of love and joy in my heart as I tap on that distress. Breathing into that distress, letting that joy flow all that debris out. And underneath your chest, right underneath that collarbone, but all fingers down, and you could tap all over your chest. We're just unblocking all the debris that keeps that joy from flowing into your heart and flowing out to the world. Just tapping for that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And sometimes I like to tap on the top of my head with all my fingers down too. Breathing into that flow. Breathing out the distress. Oh, yeah. And just for the wellness of my being, I always like to tap through one time before, but notice that I forgot one important part. That's the part right underneath your arm, about a hand's width from the armpit. Oh, that's the great mother. That's the meridian of flow and mothering. That is the spleen meridian who takes care of us so beautifully, and we really want to activate that spleen when we are in almost spring to get the joy and health and love to flow into our system and flow out. And then back up on your chest and breathing in. And then let's just wash it all out again. So let's just breathe into that flow of joy and out the debris as we tap on the side of our hand. Corner of our eyebrow. Side of the eye, breathing into that joy flow and out through that joy flow. Oh, I'm starting to feel better. It's flowing inside of me now. I'm feeling a little bit like this creek. Breathing into that flow of joy and love and compassion. And breathing out all the resistance. Just letting it go, letting it flow flow down the stream and underneath your lip, breathing into that flow, breathing out through that flow. Oh, yes. And all over your chest, all your fingers down, breathing into that flow and letting all the resistance in your heart go. All that debris, letting it go. It's okay. Right now, it's okay to feel that flow of joy and love and energy and acceptance. And then we got to get that spleen meridian underneath your arms, right at your armpit. Breathing into that joy flow, breathing out of that joy flow. Oh, and let's end on the top of our head. Breathing that joy flow right in through the crown of our head, like the sunshine itself is welcomed in to flow through every cell in our body and light us up and fill us with joy. And then let's just take 2 more heart breaths, breathing in through your heart, breathing that joy flow out through your heart. Breathing in that joy flow and breathing that joy flow out. And then just one more for our beautiful planet who I am here with right now. Breathing that joy and love and flow into our hearts and then breathing out that joy out to the whole planet, the whole planet. And you know, it's not just about taking care of your own self. It's really about coming into that flow of joy, compassion, and love that the entire planet can function in, that lives in. All the abundance of spring comes from that joy flow. And when we get attuned to that joy flow, we actually can change how things go on the planet and in nature. So get busy and joy flow with me. Please check out Resources for Resilience on the website and Flowerful Living Community so that we can do this together. Yay! Love you all.